Hey groupies, welcome back to Form Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Daisy by Pentagon. This is Pentagon's first comeback since Road to Kingdom. They did put out a special performance video for Basquiat, but this is going to be their first official comeback since Road to Kingdom, since the phenomenal Dr. Bebe promotions. Pentagon showed honestly an incredible, immense journey on Road to Kingdom. So I'm excited to see what they've learned from their time on Road to Kingdom, because a lot of other groups have been showcasing their sort of new comebacks and what they've learned. But Pentagon is one of the few groups that has not had a comeback yet. So I'm excited to check this out. Now, if you guys want to check out any of our Pentagon Road to Kingdom reactions, that is on our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, for as little as $2 a month, you get exclusive reactions to special performances, early access to our listening parties. But for a little bit more, you can check out our live stage and our variety show reactions like Road to Kingdom over on our Patreon. But supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to or you can't, we understand. Let's check out this video. This is Daisy by Pentagon, and this is your form of therapy.
거짓말 같은 밤, 거지 같은 기억. 이젠 다시 돌아가고 싶지 않아. 사랑은 burning, 모두 다 burning. 기억들도 burning. 아주 오래오래 멀리 떠나가길 바래. 곁을 그리워하길 바래. 자기 따윈 없어, no mercy. 내 맘은 privacy. 네가 뭐라던 간에 아무 상관없고 그냥 불행하길 바래. 내 꿈속의 한 송이 daisy, 난 그 사랑의 daisy. 너 하나 없을 뿐인데 해질 것 같아. 새하얀 꽃잎의 daisy, 그 속에서 난 또 crazy. 미안해 밤이 늦었어요. 못한 말들이 있어서 왔네요. 맨정신은 아냐 기억이 가물가물해. 내 맘은 왜 자꾸 머뭇해. 오직 너의 눈빛 파래진 붉은 빛에 네가 뭐라던 간에 아무 상관없고 정말 불행하길 바래. 내 꿈속의 한 송이 daisy, 난 그 사랑의 daisy. 너 하나 없을 뿐인데 미칠 것 같아. 새하얀 꽃잎의 daisy, 그 속에서 나도 crazy. 얼간이처럼 너를 줍고 너를 사랑했는데 고작 이게 뭐야. 거짓말이야 거짓말, 거짓말이야 거짓말. 거짓 사랑의 daisy. 거짓말에 눈물 짓는 사람, 꽃을 피우는 파랑새. 새하얀 꽃잎의 daisy, 이젠 그만둔 했네. 얼간이처럼 너를 줍도록 너를 사랑할 수 있기에 행복했다. 영원한 내 daisy.
Let me just read this. Shine brighter and brighter until they become a single white ray of light. Emotions are petals, each with a different shade, and these petals together bloom into a pure white daisy. In the end, we return to our most innocent state, which can lead to another beginning. Sorrow lasts a second, but what we share in our universe is eternal. Holy crap. What is Pentagon on? You're telling me after Basquiat, this is what they put out? Basquiat was revolutionary in my opinion. That song was next level. Daisy also takes it to another level. Daisy is going to go down as a legendary song. I'm telling you now, Daisy, it has that kind of sad bop sensibility, the kind of stuff that like Big Bang was very much known for putting out, but it's not necessarily Big Bang's aesthetic. There's something about it. There's something about with Basquiat and now Daisy. I'm trying to put it in the right words where it seems like Pentagon is taking a lot of inspiration from Western pop, but the most unusual artist that you would think of. Basquiat felt very much like an Imagine Dragons inspired song, very triumphant, felt more like a war cry. Daisy feels like it was produced by like One Republic. Like this this reminds me of that one song. I think it's a One Republic song. It goes like, I'm gonna give all my secrets. It's literally called Secrets. Yeah, it sounds a lot like Secrets by One Republic. I'm not talking about plagiarism. I'm talking about that kind of the air that this song is breathing is completely different air quality. You know, it's the kind of quality that I would expect from One Republic. You know, from that little very the small moments that you feel in like the what was the guitar? Hold on. Is that a guitar? I'm not quite sure. The da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. But I mean, the drum sounds pretty tribal. Yeah, those drums along with the rock overtones. I mean, the rock overtones certainly carried over from Basquiat, didn't it? This almost feels like a sequel to Basquiat in the level of kind of emotion and I would say epic scale. But no, even though it feels like that, you know what this immediately gave me a kind of vibe for? The kind of revolutionary vibe I felt from Pentagon's Shine. In a way, I feel like this is the sequel to Shine that I wish we had gotten right after Shine instead of Naughty Boy. Naughty Boy felt kind of like a paste and stick type of structure, whereas Daisy, it's not necessarily copying the format of Shine, but it feels very it has that same level of ambition that Shine did. Shine was a very ambitious song with a very unique structure, and Daisy is certainly that same kind of aspect. You know, I kind of want to listen to this again and kind of get more acquainted with the song. So let's check it out.
거짓말 같은 밤 거지 같은 기억 이젠 다시 돌아가고 싶지 않아
okay, so that melody, da na 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 na, even though the visuals we're seeing right now are very dark, grungy, sad, and tragic, this song, Daisy, it plays off of a bittersweet feeling, and not a lot of pop songs can hit that. It's not just it's not a sad bop; it's a bittersweet bop, and it's the type of things you hear from. I feel like bittersweet bops are perhaps some of the greatest type of songs that we can get from K-pop. I would say a good example of that, "Shine" by Pentagon, was a bittersweet bop, and by bittersweet I mean like it's just very bitter lyrics, but with very happy, catchy, upbeat melodies. So "Shine" was the very much same thing, but the lyrics for "Shine" were incredibly negative about oneself. It was a very self-deprecating song. Love Scenario's "Icon." I'm getting very similar vibes to that. Love Scenario's "Icon" was also very bittersweet. Haru by Big Bang is another one. It's a very rare genre of K-pop music, but I love it. Yeah, it almost benefits to listen to this song without the context of the music video, because sonically and visually, these are complete polar opposites from each other. And I feel like even Wooseok's voice here lends to giving this song a little bit of that kind of darker edge, because his voice has that nice grit, and it's, I feel like, a stark opposite to this song's like much more brighter tones. Come on, this is like such a Western pop rock chorus. I love it. That's so catchy. Such a nice, catchy post-chorus hook. Yeah, I mean, listen to kind of like the mix of the upbeat melody and like the very sad yearning in their voices. I think this to me sounds like kind of like a adjacent cousin to Pentagon "Shine." Wow, this bridge is incredible. God, that is incredible. Listen, there's this conversation that's being had about K-pop moving a little bit too much towards westernization of K-pop music, and that's a ridiculous thing to say because first of all, K-pop, the genre itself, there's Korean music, but K-pop is literally defined as a different genre from Korean music in Korea because K-pop is not about it's not it is Korean music, but what makes K-pop K-pop, what I would say they classify as K-pop in Korea is idol music. That's how they classify K-pop. It's about the the harsh but also incredibly diligent training system in K-pop. And it's honestly about the experimentation of music. K-pop is one of the wildest, most transformative music types in the world, in my opinion. And to say that it's turning to Western or it's becoming too American doesn't quite make sense because K-pop has always dabbled with stuff that has been outside of K-pop culture. K-pop was big on the EDM dance music train in pop music much more before than American music was, and so that might have that might have felt like why K-pop felt a little bit trendier because it was kind of doing stuff before, and then it started picking up on things that American pop music was starting to do, which like the chill EDM type of stuff. And K-pop didn't get ahead of that; they were more so following in the footsteps of that, and now there's this conversation of is K-pop turning too American, is it turning too white, and I don't think so. K-pop is about taking stuff from different sounds of popular cultural music and kind of reinventing it and remixing it and mishmashing it with different genres and playing with the structure. So I think Daisy, you know, they are leaning on that kind of Western pop sound that has never been adapted into K-pop before, which was like a unique sound. I think that kind of Imagine Dragons and One Republic sort of did. They were like these folk rock bands that did pop music, and it was like such a weird subgenre of music. And now Pentagon is sort of getting inspired by that for their pop music, and that's incredible. I think Daisy is one of the most interesting K-pop songs I've heard in my life, and I liken it to just like the occasional once in a few year rare songs that you get. Like I said, Pentagon Shine, Icon's Love Scenario, Big Bang's How to. It is like in that upper echelon of K-pop music. But guys, I would love to know, what did you think about Daisy by Pentagon? Do you think this is as unique and interesting as I think it is, or do you have other thoughts? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. Would love to hear your feedback on this. Also, if you guys want to check out our reactions to Road to Kingdom, once again, it's on our Patreon. If you don't want to, fuck Patreon. Why don't you just go ahead and hit like down below, leave us a comment, subscribe, check out our other videos over here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.